This tutorial will show how to use the new surface coating toolpath in the PowerMill Additive plugin. Before beginning to generate toolpaths, surfaces to be coated will need to be separated out onto individual layers. In this case, the area to be coated is the main shaft, which is separated out onto a layer on its own. There are three styles of surface coating strategy: Raster, Offset, and Emboss. There are examples of each in this project, starting with Raster. With Raster selected as the style, a base surface can then be specified. Choose from plane, cylinder, surface of revolution, or arbitrary surface. The surface we will be selecting is a surface of revolution. In region, set the type to surfaces and select the shaft layer. Bead width and step over are set to 5mm and 3mm, and raster settings are as follows: one way, starting at minimum X and in an anti-clockwise direction. When calculated, this path covers the entire surface with a layer of material. There is also an example of a raster pattern along the length of the shaft, shown here. As well as coating whole surfaces, surface coating can be used in conjunction with boundaries to selectively coat surfaces. In this toolpath, we can see that the second type of style, Offset, has been selected. The base selection changes to cylinder, and the region selection has been changed to boundary, and a boundary has been selected. In the offset form, there is the ability to specify the drive curve from which the toolpath will be constructed. Choose from medial axis, region perimeter, or a pattern of your own creation. Once calculated, the path is an offset of the medial axis of the boundary we selected, and is also confined to these boundary regions. A raster strategy can also be applied to this type of path, as shown here. Additional layers can be added to surface coating toolpaths. Let's look at the raster strategy displayed as an example. Open the form, create a copy, and go to the layer form. Add additional layers by specifying total number of layers to be deposited, or a height above the base surface. Add a default layer thickness or set layer thicknesses individually. The final style of surface coating strategy is Emboss, which uses a pattern and creates an outline of that pattern as a toolpath. In this example, we will use it to label the shaft. A pattern has been created and dropped onto the surface of the shaft. Patterns for use in Emboss toolpaths need to be embedded onto the surface. In the toolpath form, base parameters remain the same. The style is changed to Emboss, and you are prompted to select a drive curve for the path. The layer form can be utilized to build the height of the Emboss feature by adding additional layers. Further control of these surface coating toolpaths can be achieved using the machine mode dialog. In this example, multiple layers will be built up on a free-form shape, ignoring some features that lie on it. Opening a new surface coating path, select base type arbitrary surface and select the base. Change style to raster, and in region type, choose the boundary which follows the surface edge. Machining mode will allow you to ignore selected surfaces. Select features from the levels and sets and acquire that to a machine mode group. Then set that group to ignore. Apply and generate the toolpath. Hide the features to reveal the full path. When applying multiple raster levels to a surface, you can also alternate raster angle. In the toolpath form, go to Raster. From here, there is the ability to set an initial raster angle and a rotation angle that will be applied to each new layer of toolpath. Initial value will be set at 0 degrees, and a rotation angle of 90 will be applied at each new layer. Recalculate the toolpath and use View by Layer to see the changes. This concludes this video on the 3 styles of surface coating in the PowerMill Additive plugin.